Hello. Before beginning today's topic, I'd like to share with you that you are a genius, you are special, you are loved, and you mean the world. Today's topic is Who is Grant Cardone? If you don't know him, Grant Cardone is a real estate magician, muggle, has a billion-dollar real estate venture. Also, he is a philanthropist, he is a family man, and he is a married man, as well as a motivational speaker. He has ventured out into the mass media and started what is the 10x idea. He has year after year the 10x growth conference where he has speakers like Rick Ross, Snoop Dogg, Kevin Hart. I believe Steve Harvey has been there. We have his wife Elena Cardone, Ty Lopez, and so many, Fred Lamb, and so many other industry leaders. Those are just the mainstream ones that I can tell you off the top of my head. But there has been a number of more low-key people that are muggles in their industry. I came across Grant Cardone along my journey. It was rather exciting, and I think I'm still getting to know who he is, but I will share with you that he's a great inspiration. He was a drug addict at one point. He was in Hollywood, and at about 25, he had a good amount of debt, wasn't really going anywhere in life. His mother as a youth was abusive, and no father figure. And well, excuse me, he did have a father figure for some time, and his father was, the typical dad. You got to go to university and you got to study and get a job, have kids, save up for 60 years till you retire, and then retire and have a great life. So he was raised very typical American, and it just dawned on him in his sales job that people around him weren't producing what he thought, and he was so fed up with his life that one day he just started with audio tapes of how to become sales, like an expert in sales, and little behold, within about 6 months to a year, he was the number one BMW salesman, and he started branching out. He wanted to go bigger because one of his things that I love, he says, is you gotta love money. If you don't love money, that means that you don't have 10% to give back. If you don't love money, you don't have money to take your family on vacations to keep your family safe. Where we have this big idea, either A, I'm just gonna say money is bad, or B, publicly we express that money is a bad thing, but internally that's all that we are longing for. So either one is horrible. So his thing with his success, he's built a platform around his success. And yes, today he is a real estate mogul and he helps non-credited investors go into multi-hundred million dollar deals with him. Now, that's not where he started. He started with single unit homes. And don't quote me on this, but one of his mottos is if it has one door, live in it. And I'll explain that. I have some of his books here. This one is called Investing Real Estate, Grant Cardone. This is The Closer Survival Guide, also Grant Cardone. Has over 100 ways to ink the deal. Wonderful books. And he has a multitude of other books. Multitude of other books. Look, I have this one. There's, if you can kind of see, it's all marked up because these are just deals. I'm just going to open to one up and see what it says. This is a close that he uses. This here says, I know it's more than you need and more than you wanted to spend, but it's not a disease. It's not like you will die from it. Let's do this, okay? Sign here and here. So yeah, that sounds, like a very aggressive approach. But let me ask you this. If you're not fighting for your dreams, for your goals, who is? So that's to say that, yeah, we need Uncle G, Grant Cardone, to be our the little voice in our head and tell you you gotta keep going, because coming from not being fed with a silver spoon to not having the rich dad to teach you about money, then becoming a drug addict and having to support a family and so forth, that he's really done it, and he's a great example, and he's a humble man. Of course, he has a jet, and he has a G-Wagon, and he's gonna get in your face and tell you money's a good thing. You gotta go get that money and do good things with it. But then again, we can go ask ourselves a question. If I don't like money, if I don't have money, can I help anyone? And the answer is clear. I advise that you all go check him out, Grant Cardone, and also his wife. Ladies out there, his wife is has many books written. I'm not going to go through the list right now. Her name is Elena Cardone, and her husband every day will more him, but I believe on Wednesdays they get together and they do live sessions on YouTube. So every day of the week, you're going to hear from Grant Cardone, and in that mix, at least once a week, you'll also hear from Elena Cardone. The reason I decided to make a video about them is because he has motivated me to stop thinking the limited. We're all talking about like a minimalistic life. We all want to minimize things. Well, we shouldn't. We should want to 10x. It's not about, coming in and contracting. It's about expansion. And you know this. I mean, your mind, that's all it thinks about, right? It thinks about to the end of the universe. So just step out there, start creating, and give more love to your community. With that, I want to ask that you share this video with your loved ones. Share with me if you found it interesting. If you already know Grant Cardone, what do you think of him? Do you think he's humorous? I personally think he's super humorous. Also, share with me what topics you'd like me to cover. And lastly, I'd like to invite you to join my family. My family is a group of wonderful individuals that lives and are experts at living from the heart and are masters at teaching the art of living from the heart, and we invite you to join us. This membership also comes with 2 daily meditations, a weekly meditation, and a monthly meditation. With this, I hope to see you on the side of light. Goodbye.